high quality meetings being booked on autopilot for your B2B business. All right, guys, in this video, I'm going to dive into how exactly AI ads and one A player can book you high quality meetings on autopilot and fast. I think speed is important in the marketplace today. All right, guys, like we need results now sooner than later, right? I'm going to dive into how exactly AI ads and etc. helps you dial in your messaging, put your offer in front of 300 to 500 targeted people a day with AI, leveraging some outbound automations, right? How ads will help you just dial in and refine your exact ICP, getting you meetings fast. And another lever that we pull, right? If you stick around to the end, that's going to be a bonus. It's called a neural marketing method. All right, this neural marketing method, I break it down in videos in previous videos on this YouTube channel. Go back, watch them. All right, guys, but the neural marketing method helps you collect cash fast, leveraging your current audience, running some reactivation and some re-nurturing, leveraging the story post that you see that these high-level people are doing in the marketplace today to get people to opt in and get that little push over the edge from your content, right, in the proper way, in the proper format, right? So you guys, ultimately help you guys collect cash fast. And like I said, book high quality calls on autopilot, right? That is the big problem that we have seen in the marketplace today, right? And like, trust me, I only say this because like we were there. We were literally just there, guys, right? Like where our businesses are getting pushed forward if I'm not making the cold calls and I'm not doing my emails for the day, right? Or I'm not doing the manual outreach. Guys, there is no real freedom and leverage in business until you actually build a fully like in-house marketing and acquisition system, right? That books you meetings on autopilot, right, guys? Like I went to Tulum not too long ago. Our team was booking me meetings on my flight. We closed a deal in the DMs on my flight, paid for my full trip, right? Like that's like it's to more of those things, right? Like I'm out here, I'm cutting the grass of our lawn the other day, right? We got 10 acres out here. And like literally, I'm cutting the grass. I get two notifications of two more book calls for Monday, right? Like guys, like this is what it's about. There's freedom now in the business that we're building and scaling, right? Because we have built a fully in-house acquisition system that allows us to literally one talk to nothing but targeted leads every single day, right, guys? Like these are the KPIs that we're crushing for ourselves and that we stay on and consult on the implementation of all of these systems that I'm about to dive into here today, right? We stay on, make sure that your systems are running at a high level, right? And it's fully scalable of us, like without us and without you, right? And that's what we make sure come on, implement and establish into your business, right? This true scalable acquisition system, right? That gets you nothing but just collecting cash fast. All right, guys, with AI, you can put your offer in front of over 500 targeted people a day. We're doing around 1,500 targeted people a day right now. All right, guys, the new positive response rate that we just hit was 28%. Guys, we're testing some new conversation starters, things like that in the market right now, and it's getting us a lot of positive responses right now. We are optimizing for how can we get just the most qualified bullet calls out of those positive responses, right? And like I said, guys, I'm going to dive into here exactly how, not only is this what we're doing for ourselves, but this is immediate deliverables for everyone that comes on board and purchases and wants exactly what we have to offer, right? A true scalable system and SOPs to build you your own in-house acquisition system that's going to sustain, right? There's so much like I don't even know if unsustainability is a word, but like I think you know what I'm trying to say. Like there's such a lack of like true results and true sustainability in the marketplace when it comes to outsourcing these agencies or hiring ad agencies and just things of that nature, right? And that's why it's so important now than ever for you guys to stop wasting money, right? Stop wasting money and just bring everything in house. That way it scales with you and for you, right, guys? And I hope that makes just a lot of sense because, like I said, we've been through it. We've done it. At one point, we were a marketing agency, outsourcing a marketing agency who couldn't even get calls for ourselves, right? And so the whole idea here is that are you have a consistent cash flow and lead flow of just high quality leads coming in and deals getting closed. All right, guys, like sustainable business is what we're here for, right? We don't want this glorified job or, the job acronym just over broke. Like, no, we're tired of that, guys. It's 2025. People are printing money out here, and we're just in a new age marketing space, right? And that's like, look, that's literally our slogan. Like, we're just new age marketers, right? Teach you guys how to do this for yourselves and for your business, all right? So like I said, this outbound automation, we go through and we personalize every step of this process with you, right? Okay, we dive into through the onboarding, like what platform are we going to be leveraging, right? Are we going to be leveraging IG, Facebook, LinkedIn, right? YouTube, right? Where are we going to be doing that? And we need to go get more accounts, right? Because we need to be able to put your offer in front of 300 to 500 people a day just with this AI lever, right? Like guys, Acquisition Ascension, right? Like obviously, like these are some results. Let me just slip them in, right? So what it looks like booked meetings on autopilot, right? Like boom, 6:30 in the morning, guys. I'm sleep. I think actually I usually get up for the gym at 6:45. Full transparency, right? Like 11:18, like we're on calls. It's the nighttime, right, guys? Like we're watching a movie. Like this is morning. I'm at the gym right now. They're booking calls, guys, right? Payments are coming in. This is what it looks like. All right. Now this is ads. This is just this is one of the another DMs we got in the close, right? But it's just a testament to the systems. All right. Not to get ahead of myself here, right? But this is kind of the full acquisition ascension process, right? In this new age marketing space, you need AI. We need to be leveraging AI, right? You get so much more done. We need to leverage ads, right? Speed, sustainability, consistency, right? Whole nine yards, and we need a setter, right? That way you're actually no longer a bottleneck, right? In the business, you actually go from working in the business to on the business, right? You're scaling a team because it's hard to be a solopreneur. Trust me, I've tried it. Trust me, me and my business partner have both tried it. Like it's hard being a solopreneur. Ever since we have built a team, we have truly found scale. I could genuinely say that, guys. Like now I get to roll out content assets like these. Like all morning today, it's Tuesday. We literally just got off 3 sales calls, right? Like that our team booked. Close one's going to be a potential follow up, and one was unqualified in full transparency, right? Like, but we just put ourselves to have a multi 4-figure day, right? Potentially 5 figures, right? Like, guys, that's what it's about every single day, right? Now I get to do what I love, which is onboard people, have client success calls, and like make videos like these. All right, guys, and that's the freedom that Acquisition Ascension offers you, right? We pull the outbound lever, right? That's going to put your offer in front of just nothing but targeted leads, right? Okay, when I say targeted leads, this is what it looks like, right? We dive in and refine nothing but targeted leads. Okay, so these bots that we're going to be leveraging, AI, right? We need to go find where your ICP resides, right? And like I said, we hold nothing back. These are immediate deliverables, but we dive into through the onboarding and through the launch here, right? Where's your ICP? Where they reside, right? Are they under LinkedIn comments, LinkedIn posts, right? In certain Facebook groups, liking certain posts? Are they on IG, following certain people, right? Okay, we go leverage AI and tools to go scrape nothing but thousands of targeted leads, right? Then we dive into the refinement of those leads, right? So like one of the offers that we're on right now, right? I scraped 50,000 targeted leads, narrowed it down to about 11,000 of the most qualified people, and gave that over to them, right, as one of our immediate deliverables that we have through onboarding and launch. And they literally have now the standard operating procedures of how to go scrape nothing but like super targeted and qualified leads, right? How to refine them, right? And like I said, every step of this process is personalized for you and for your business. So you have a repeatable and scalable, true acquisition system and source being built, right, guys? So we dive into lead sourcing, right? So you can leverage the bot to automate all the outreach, right? Hitting that KPI of 300 to 500 targeted DMs per day. All right, guys, show you how to leverage the bot, right? We show you how to leverage proper setting frameworks. My business partner, Craig, he scaled a successful copywriting agency. And that's why I took him. We brought him over here. We combined heads, and now he literally has I told you, our positive response rate right now is at around 28%, guys. And we're doing around 1,500 targeted DMs a day. You guys do the math on that, right? We're scaling at a very fun rate, right? But just dialing everything in, right? Because we run into bottlenecks ourselves. I'm not going to sit here and act like, I'm above you guys or I'm better than you guys, right? We're figuring out the bottlenecks as we're going as well, right? Staying ahead of the market, right? And then we're taking everything, all this refinement and this whole journey that we're on, and we're taking all those SOPs, because every time we roll into a new system and we get in new SOPs, like we talk, like every time we stay on top of like what the market's offering, we build new SOPs and we give them to our clients so they stay ahead of the game with us, right, guys? I think it's super important to steadily refine your product in the market and make it just the best possible customer experience for ourselves, like for ourselves, because we're even customers of our own product. Like what who we give out to the marketplace, we're doing for ourselves, right? And it's important to continue to get the best results. The market does move fast right now, and that's why speed is so important. All right, guys. And if you're still here, 10 minutes in, I am going to dive into this neural marketing method with you guys at the end in full transparency. This used to be our entire front end offer, guys, where literally we would say we would help you make 10K cash in the next 7 days, or we work for free. And yeah, that's how we got a bunch of our first early on offers to no brainer offer, 10K in 7 days, right? Or we stay on and like continue to help you make money, right? We're already in there. Then we've already built trust, we've already built rapport. Such an easy offer. If you guys are still doing that growth partner, growth specialist concept, take that, run with it. All right. But this neural marketing method is actually what we use to do that with the inbound people and reactivating leads and the proper story sequence, things of that nature, right? Which we have labeled neural marketing, right? Using psychology and the right tactics to get people to push over that edge and buy from you really fast, right? And that's the idea with that. All right, guys. But yeah, personalize the scripts. We track KPIs so we can understand, on our consulting calls, our weekly calls, diving into your success, making sure that you're successful, right? We can see like where, like, okay, where are we losing people, right? Which first message is winning? What do we need to start optimizing around, right? Like what's that? Like what's wrong with the positive conversational workflows? Like why aren't people booking? Like, okay, we're sending out the link, but people aren't booking, right? The KPIs help us track that, identify bottlenecks, X, Y, Z. All right, guys. Again, this is another immediate deliverable, right? But this is how we really leverage AI, and we leverage AI as well through our full onboard process, right? AI helps us like do a true full overhaul and identify your target audience, your ICP, right? We have prompts and scripts, right, that we use that will literally allow us to plug it into ChatGPT, leverage the right format, right, and leverage the right angle in the market, right? Just with the right information, if you feed it right, let it become a true, like almost like a AI, like a real virtual assistant, right? It helps us truly build where we need to go, right? Allowing us to personalize every step of this process with you. This is another immediate deliverable, just full backend infrastructure, guys, because it's important to note that when you leverage AI, right, and you leverage, a winning ads formula, right, like when we start running the proper sequences and we consult you on, how to truly do the follower ad formula and the messenger lead ad formula, right? Like truly building it out step by step, right? And you guys start getting results. Like this is one of our clients, right? Like before they onboarded with us, they were getting one website purchase for $273. We changed a couple things, ran the right strategy. We got 184 leads, guys, with a $1 opt-in, right? Like they already did most of the heavy lifting. All we did was refine a couple things and get it super dialed. This is what those ads look like today. As you can see, that's pretty recent. It's May 26th, right? They're averaging almost 200 leads in a month, guys. 200 leads in a month, and we're at about $5.30 per lead. They're selling a 5K offer, guys. You do the math. This was another offer, right? We just fixed our funnel around. He wasn't running a funnel; he was running a Calendly. We booked 15 meetings as soon as we plugged in a proper funnel, right? Closed 3 deals, right? This was like the first 10 days of an FBA offer, right? 6K, bro. Like paid for his whole implementation in the 3 months of consulting within the first 10 days, right, guys? And this is what the KPIs we basically like, okay, early on, we got opt-ins, 15 book meetings, 3 closed calls, 20% close rate on a 64% booking rate, right, out of those, okay? We got 182 opt-ins, right? Now on 182 opt-ins at a 64% booking rate, 20% close. That's estimated 23 closes on 2K offer. That'd be $46,000, right, guys? And like, bro, this is what the funnel ended up doing. 10% opt-in rate, like on pretty much all views and unique clicks. Like, guys, it converts, right? It converts, right? And when you have the proper converting mechanisms, right, that allow you to run the right strategy and the right systems and the right content and run the right content assets inbound, you're pulling outbound levers and ads are getting hit and you're running all these retargeting people that click on the bio, right? And just like, guys, you run this new age marketing system right, you guys will be collecting cash extremely fast. All right, guys, and I hope that makes sense, right? And I hope it makes sense why you're eventually going to need this backend infrastructure, right? Because your systems will break, right? You're going to have so many positive responses coming in from AI that you're going to need a setter, guys. You're going to have ads running and you're going to be needing a warm dialer, guys. All right, and it's important to know the different roles and the delegation, right? And how you can just automate every step of the process. All right, guys. So if you're, about almost 16 minutes in, and this still resonates with you, and you want to learn more about how, we can exactly personalize these systems for you, right? And you want to see it a little closer and make it, ask some questions about how this could make sense for you. Book a call with us, all right? Because regardless, we will give you a free marketing plan to be able to leverage some tools and some AI to be able to help you book meetings really fast and scale faster than genuinely we've seen in the marketplace, guys. All right. Um, yeah. So outside of that, guys, we'll see you at the top. Hopefully to catch you on a meeting soon. All right, guys. Peace. Oh, I almost forgot, guys. If you're still here, man, this is even good. You could say bye and then see who sticks around to the very end, guys. I almost didn't go through the neuromarketing method. All right, guys. Um, Let me break this down for you guys. All right. We also personalize this every step of this process, right? But the neural marketing method, all right. And again, immediate deliverables if you guys come on board, right? But this is, like I said, we used to run this as a guarantee that would make the client 10K within 7 days. All right. What this looks like, guys, the framework, right? Expectation, right? So acquire inbound leads through story sequences. Okay, this is the idea. Okay, it's gonna be story. It's gonna be 5 story posts. All right, testimonial, testimonial, testimonial. Opening up 5 spots for offer with me if you want desired outcome. Right. So we needed. Let me rewind here. Right. Neuromarketing step one. Right, is going to be you reactivating some leads, letting people know that you care about them. Right. Like so this is once they opt in, right? But like I said, we do personalize this for everyone, but the neuromarketing method. But you need to go through your whole inbox and your targeted leads, right? And send out no more than 10 messages per hour. And you're going to be like, hey, how's your journey going, right? And we're going to get people re-engaged with you, your platform, your algorithm, right? And then we're going to hit them with obviously a new funnel, right? And then they're going to be getting hit with the story sequence right here, right, guys? Um, and they're going to see testimony, like they're going to just like, dang, I wish I had those results, right? And then you're going to leverage this script right here. Clip ask you a few questions to see if it's a good fit, right? Oh, but like make sure you add urgency on story post 5 because we only have 5 spots available, right? So only swipe up if you're serious about achieving 10K in the next 7 days. All right, guys, and then you're gonna ask them like in an NAPQ format, right? That's why we like call the neuromarketing method because we ask them. It's how we sell. It's how we do DM setting. It's how we promote through everything. We like to use psychology-based frameworks, right? Asking them the right questions, getting them to pull up the why, getting them to realize that there's a desire and a pain point, right? And we do that through everything we do, the story post, right? Messaging, whole 9 yards. And here's an example, right? Students have been killing it lately. Boom. It's another result, a desired outcome. Like they collected, what I'm saying, cash. The boys collected cash. And then look, desired outcome, usually with a lifestyle photo, opening up 5 spots for one-on-one mentorship. We are taking those 5 people to 10K per month with new age marketing. Swipe up with me to see if it would be a good fit. We're only taking on 5 students, no fake scarcity. Only swipe up if you're serious about making full-time income online, right? Simple as that, right? Like fire, fire. Do something just like that, and I promise you're gonna get a bunch of opt-ins. All right, and do it, and let me know when you get results. And hopefully, honestly, you get results, and you come invest with us, and we continue to do that on a consistent basis. Help you collect cash at a high level. All right, guys. Outside of that, we'll see you at the top. Peace.